Hello everyone, this is Akhilesh Kumar Bind, PGT English, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Tenga Valley. I hope you all will be fine. This audio class, we are going to deal with tense, and I hope you all will be aware of what is tense, as we have already studied in our previous classes. First of all, I will tell you the definition of tense. What is tense? Tense is the study of forms of the verbs. Tense is the study of forms of the verbs. As we know, first form of verb, second form of verb, and third form of verb. Okay. After that, types. Number one, present tense. Second one is past tense. Third one is future tense. Now we will take one by one. So first, present tense. Definition of present tense is here. A verb that refers to present time is said to be in the present tense. Simple definition of present tense. After that, past tense. A verb that refers to past time is said to be in the past tense. Third one is future tense. A verb that refers to future time is said to be in the future tense. These are simple definition of tense and its types. Is clear? Dear friends, after the definitions of tense and its types, we will take one by one, as we have first a present tense. The types of present tense, there are four types of present tense. Number one is simple present tense. We also say present indefinite tense. Okay, number one is simple present tense, and this is the first type of present tense. It's clear? Now listen the definition of simple present tense. The simple present expresses events or situations that exist always, usually, habitually. They exist now, have existed in the past, and probably will exist in the future. This is the definition of simple present tense. As on the basis of a definition, we have examples. Number one, as listen here, Neha watches television every day. Now this is the habit of Neha. Neha watches television every day. If we have to write such type of statements or sentences, use simple present, and the time should be in present. As a second example, the sun rises in the east. Here, now look here, they exist now, have existed in the past, and probably will exist in the future. Now we know the sun rises in the east. This is the daily routine. Mostly we find this. We know that the sun rises in the east every day. This happened yesterday, this happens today, and it will happen in future also. We know this. If we have such type of situations, events, or any action, use simple present. Okay, I hope it will be now clear to you. After that, we have structure, how we write in sentences, how we form sentences, what is the structure of sentences. I have made here structure or uses in sentences, how we write. We know types of sentence. What is sentence? A group of words which has clear meanings. Okay, you know this. Types of sentences. Number one, assertive sentence. How we use the structure? we first write subject and here singular. We use V1. V1 here refers first form of verb, and then we add es or es. After that we write object. I will show you examples later on. First see the structure. Okay, V1 is clear, first form of verb. Second structure of assertive sentence, subject plural. If the subject is plural, so only V1 first form of verb and then object only. Don't add es or es if the subject is plural. Okay. And second one is negative sentence. What we add here? Does and do. If the subject is singular, so use helping verb does. These are helping verbs. Okay. If the subject is plural, so use helping verb do and then plus not. Here first form of verb and then object. Third one is interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, there are two types of interrogative sentence. First is yes no type and second one is WS type. So what is yes no type of interrogative sentence or question type of sentence? When we answer in saying only yes or no, that is yes no type. We don't need to say full sentence. That is yes no type only. Suppose someone says do you like song, we say yes. We don't say yes I like song. That is enough. When we say yes or no, that is yes no type. And the second one is WS type. When we have to answer in a full sentence, suppose someone says where are you going, where are you going, then we say I'm going to school or I'm going to home. Okay, this is WS type. And what is WH words here? WH words as what, where, who, like this. These are WH words. It's clear. This is the structure of interrogative sentence. And last one is interrogative and negative sentence. What we do here, the same. This is the like interrogative sentence. What we only do, only we add not after subject. The structure is the same. Okay. Now these are examples of sentences, the structure which now you know. Number one is assertive sentence. Examples. Now listen here and see. Rupesh reads a story. In assertive sentence, here Rupesh is singular subject. Now focus here. Subject is singular, that's why V1. Here READ, that is the verb, first form of verb, and here I added es. That is because if the I will tell you here. Now look here. If the last letter of the verb is a consonant, we add es only. Now look here. READ. D is consonant. Last letter of this verb is D, and D is consonant. That's why we add only es. It's clear? And we add es if the last letter of verb is vowel, as goes. Now look here. Go. O is the last letter of verb go. That's why we add here es. Okay. We add yes and es only in assertive sentence when the subject is singular. It's clear? Now two examples on the basis of yes and es. Now D is consonant, that's why I added here yes only. That's why Rupesh reads a story. Now a second one is Nikha goes to school with her elder brother. Here verb go. Go and the last letter is vowel. That's why es. Is clear? And some other examples. The word flies in the sky. The word flies in the sky. The spelling is fly, but what we add here? IES. Okay, so focus here. The students play in the ground. Now this is the students This is example of assertive sentence, but the subject is plural. That's why the students. What is plural? If the things are anything which is more than one, two are more than two, two are more than two, that is plural. That's why only first form of verb. We don't add here yes and es. When we add yes and es in a verb, if the sentence is in assertive sentence and the subject is singular. As first example, this Rupesh reads a story and Nika goes to school with her elder brother. It's clear? Example of negative sentence. She does not write an essay. We don't complete our homework. Interrogative sentence. Does Anushka play at home? Do they respect their parents? Fourth one, interrogative negative sentence. Structure is the same, only we add not after subject. Does Rohit not pay attention in the class? Do the girls not make poster? Okay, so these are examples, and if any problem, so contact me. After simple present tense, we have second type of present tense. This is present progressive or present continuous tense. Present progressive or continuous tense. It's clear? Definition of present progressive. The progressive tenses give the idea that action is in progress during a particular time in the present. The tenses say that an action begins before, is in progress during, and continues after another time or action. As for example, Rakhi is singing a song. Suppose Rakhi is in the class and she is singing a song when you reach there, and this act is going on before you're reaching there. That's why it begins before. And when you reach there, that time she is still singing, and she will continue. Okay, and continues after another time. She will continue until she finishes her song. It's clear? After that, structure the examples. Assertive sentence, as same we did in simple present. This will come again and again. Subject singular. If the subject is singular, we use helping verb is. After that, V1 first form of verb, and we add ing, then object. As for example, same example, Rakhi is singular subject, helping verb is, and sing is the main verb, that is first form of verb, and we add ing. That's why singing, a song, that is object. If the subject is plural, and if the subject is I, we use or. If the subject is plural and am, if the subject is I, we use helping verb am with subject I. It's clear? And then V1 plus ing plus object. As for example, I am going to school. Here they is a plural subject, that's why a helping verb or. They are learning their lesson. Is clear? After negative here, in interrogative sentence, S no type as we have already seen in simple present. The structure will be same, only the helping verb will be another. In simple present, helping verbs were do and does. Here now, as in assertive sentence, you have already seen is am or. If yes no type, is or am plus subject. If the subject is singular, so helping verb will be is. If plural, helping verb will be are, and if subject I, then this will be am. Again, V1 plus ing plus object. Example, is Ravi having dinner? Okay. And for this plural subject, or the boys playing cricket. And I'm eating a mango. Second one is WH type. In WH type, what we do? Only we write WH words first, and the structure will be the same. WH words is or am plus subject singular plural I plus V1 plus ing plus object. Example: what is Ravi doing in the class? Where are the boys playing cricket? What am I eating? Fourth one is interrogative negative sentence. In such sentences, we write not after the subject as we have already seen in simple present tense. Okay, structure will be the same structure will be, only we add not after subject. Example is here: why is Pema Tamang not completing her homework? Okay, structure is the same, only we write not after subject, and here subject is Pema Tamang. It's clear? Now third one is present perfect tense. Okay, so first of all, see what is definition of present perfect tense. The present perfect expresses the idea that something happened before now at an unspecified time in the past. The exact time is not important. When we use such type of tense in our expressions, don't mention exact time. Okay, if something happened just now, uh, for that action or statement or event, we use present perfect tense, and the link should be with present. As for example, they have moved into a new apartment. Now they have moved into a new apartment. This is where they moved, they are living there still. Okay, so connection of past to present, that's why we use present perfect tense. And after that, structure here: assertive sentence, subject if the subject is singular, helping verb is has, and here we use v3. V3 is the third form of verb, as we know. As for example, go first form, went second form of verb, and gone, that is third form of verb. It's clear? So v3 is third form of verb. And then object. As for example, she has done her assignment. Do is the first form of verb, and did is the second, and done is the third form of verb. It's clear? That's why she has done her assignment. If the subject is plural, so we use helping verb have, and then v3 and object. As for example, they have learned their lessons. And second one is a negative sentence. Subject same. If the subject is singular, so use has. If the subject is plural, so use have. And then what we do? We write not after this, and then v3 object. As for example, we have not seen Taj Mahal. Interrogative sentence, yes no type, as you know already. We write a helping verb first, and then the same structure. As for example, has Funso written his essay? Second one is WH type of this. In WH type, what we do first? We write WH words first, and then the same structure of this. Has have, subject singular, plural, and v3 object, and question mark. Don't forget to put question mark in interrogative sentence. As for example, what have the girls done in the class? It's clear? The last type of present tense, and the name is present perfect progressive tense. Now a definition. This tense is used to indicate the duration of an activity that began in the past and continues to the present time. As for example, I have been sitting in the class since 10 o'clock. Okay, the act of sitting in the class that began in the past from 10 and is still continue in the present time. That's why if we have to write, if we have to express such type of statement or action or event, then use their present perfect progressive tense to show such type of action in present tense. Something began in the past, but continues to the present time. As for example, sometimes we say the boys are playing in the ground for 2 hours. Okay, And after that structure, subject singular, helping verb has, and then be one more helping verb we use been. V1 plus ing plus object. Here only we use V3 in the present perfect tense, and after that V1. Here I say now look here, present perfect progressive. This word progressive, and what we do in progressive, we use V1 plus ing. That's why here V1 plus ing. It's clear. And perfect here has, it's clear. And then we also write since or for and plus time. Since, it's clear. Example is, she has been doing her assignment for 2 hours. In perfect tense, we don't use here mention time, but here we use time also if there is. Okay, if there is time, so use there. And we use since if the time is exact. If we know the exact time, there we use since. If we don't know the beginning of action, we use for. As for example here, see, since 10 o'clock, we know the beginning of that sitting, that is 10 o'clock. That's why I have used here since. Okay, and here 2 hours, they she has been doing her assignment, she is doing her assignment for 2 hours. We don't know the beginning of the action, the exact time. That's why for. It's clear. If the time is clear, so use since. If not clear, so use for. Okay, then another structure, subject plural. Yeah, you know very well. Okay, structure will be same in each types of tenses, but there will be a difference between helping verbs. Okay, we use helping verbs in progressive. We have used ism, or in simple present we have used do and does. In present perfect only has and have, but in progressive has been, have been. It's clear. And the structure will be the same. Now look here, look, same structure, only changing in helping verb. It's clear. These are structure and example also. It's clear. I hope now you can tell me what is tense, types of tense, and after that present tense, types of present tense with examples, structures. If any problem, please contact me, ask me, I will help you. Okay, and after that assignment for you, write your 10 activities which you do daily in your life using present tense. Now you can use present perfect tense, you can use present progressive tense, you can use simple present tense, you can use present perfect progressive tense. Okay, and in our next class we will deal with past tense. So this is the first part of tense, that on the tense and on present tense. It's clear everyone?